Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch news. Well, hey, it looks like more than half of all establishments operated by North American Meat Institute members, including 93% of member companies with more than 2,000 employees, submitted data for the meat sector's second annual sustainability report. Now, the Meat Institute reports that the number of companies submitting data for this year's report grew by nearly 60%, reflecting, it says, commitments and actions covering an estimated 90% of all meat sold in the entire United States. The organization also says that the metrics and goals of the project align closely with on-farm efforts in beef, pork, poultry, and feed to help drive supply chain-wide sustainability. The Meat Institute's ambitious goals include that by 2030, 100% of its members will have set a science-based emissions reduction target. In some other news, wool pool coordinators are encouraged to share their information on wool pools through a new American Sheep Industry Association survey. ASI says it sure would appreciate any information you can provide so that the association can find solutions for marketing pooled wool and so it can appropriately represent your wool pool and help growers find you. ASI is researching ways, it says, to make transporting and marketing pooled wool more efficient and advantageous for both growers and buyers. ASI realizes wool has become kind of difficult to sell in some areas and is looking at potential solutions. Additionally, ASI is updating its wool pool directory on its website at sheepusa.org. Stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this.
More farmers and ranchers than ever have chosen to be BQA certified.
Well, in a new one-year agreement announced last week between the Colorado Parks and Wildlife and Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, the state of Oregon will be a source for up to 10 wolves for the Colorado gray wolf reintroduction effort. After rejections from states like Montana and Wyoming, the Oregon wolves will be captured and translocated between December of this year and March of 2024. Now, the CPW Commission approved the final Colorado Wolf Restoration and Management Plan in May, clearing the way for CPW biologists to introduce gray wolves in the Western Slope area and meet the voter-approved deadline of reintroduction by this December 31st. CPW says the wolves will be released at select sites as soon as possible once they arrive. And finally today, as the sugar beet harvest rolls on across our region, USDA meteorologist Brad Rippey says that the pace of this year's campaign is a little bit slower than normal.
Overall progress is a bit behind schedule, 15% on October 1st, five-year average 23%. Last year at this time, 18%. A lot of the delays actually are in the areas in the Northwest and the Great Lakes region.
And as for our region, it looks like 26% of the sugar beets or so have been harvested already in Colorado, around 10% in Montana, and around 29% in Wyoming. That's a look at your farm and ranch news. Have a great day.